Hello everyone and welcome back to Bandai Product and Figure Review. Again, I apologize for the late posting of this video. I just have a lot of projects that I'm currently working on, so it's taking a little bit more time to get these projects out and published. So definitely look forward to a lot of those, especially that they're tutorials and reviews over tools and different types of things. So definitely look forward to those. And speaking of discussions, I do have a Discord and I'm going to be trying to start a Reddit page as well. The link is going to be down for the Discord, so it's going to be Bandai Product review or product review. So definitely look at that and start getting a conversation going for any models and stuff that you guys want to discuss or talk about. So without further ado, let's roll opening and take a look at the V Gundam number 14 and SP Gundam from the Gundam Universe action figure. Alrighty, so these are the RX-93 V Gundam, and this is the real marking plus version and the normal version. So this is giving us a little bit more detail, as we can already see in the packaging, that there's a lot more water slide decals compared to this, where it only has this single, which you can hardly see that with the glare, but you can kind of see a little bit that it does have some markings. So let's open these up, but starting off with the normal version. But first, I also love to take a look at the box design on here. As we can see, it shows very good articulation, and it has the option of having the funnels on and off. So we're going to see if these little bad boys are as posable, or if they are just kind of, solidly together. We have a lovely instruction manual on how all this is going to be pieced together, and it looks like we do have quite a bit of posability and variety on how everything is actually going to be connected onto here. So this is going to be very interesting. So let's do a quick put together and then go over the articulation. Alrighty, as we can see, as it's fully completed, it doesn't take very much, and it looks like it does have a bit of solid pieces. So let's go over the general things for this. And again, this is one of the Gundam Universe's action figures, so it's not going to be as detailed as, say, a real grade or as articulated as a high grade. But let's kind of take a look, and first of all, this is actually kind of cool with how the backpack is, or with its funnels, I should say. So it does give us a interesting posability for that, but as you could see, it just kind of pops off, and it's a solid piece, so it doesn't break apart. I would have loved if they would have all were separate, but it does give us at least one of the funnels that can come off and do our little blast scene. And it does have a nice little peg hole here too, where you can actually have this on a stand, just like this right here, so you can actually do a thing just like that. So that's actually pretty cool that we are able to do that and have the rest of these. I wish they would have given us a little bit more flexibility with the posability of these, for we could do multiples of these. This would have been really cool, but overall it's really nice. I can easily go in and do some nice little additional touch-up work here. The color is really nice for what it is. The next we actually have is a beam saber here with our one hand, which is kind of unique because it's the one that allows you to do like a trigger hold on it. So this is going to be kind of an interesting one for it to just hold just like that. So we can actually just replace one of the hands, and they just pop off just like that and just pop right into place. So we do have this lovely beam saber, but in order to make it more accurate, we would need to take this particular one, which is basically the closed version or the shut off version of it. Let's take a look at the articulation of the Gundam V. So arm articulation is not too bad. They're fairly stiff, so just be aware of that. Again, these are toys, so it does have a very good forward and back here. Same with this. Rotation, not too bad for both right and left. The head, fortunately, it gives us a good articulation for a left and right. Front and back doesn't give us much leeway for front and back. The chest unit does rock a little bit back and forth, as we can see. There's the little gaps here that allows a little bit of flexibility, and we can turn the hip a little bit left and right, forward and back just a little bit. And like I said, the hips are basically on this one type of joint. So for the waist armor, the pieces unfortunately are fixed into place to a degree. They do tend to stick a little bit, but there are some play to it, especially with the side as well, that there is a little bit of play that we have. The knees bend fairly well. Again, it doesn't go as far as what I would have liked. That's the only downside to these particular action figures, is the limited articulation or range of motion that they have. So you can't really get very good articulation compared to some of the other ones. Moving on to the heel, it actually does have a nice rotation to it. Nice forward back rotating. So overall, you can do a fairly good job with posing the model kits, or I should say action figure in this case. But again, it's really nice for how the detail is. Now moving on to the backpack, this is where we actually have our deactivated beam saber that can just slide right into this spot right here. And this is also where we can come back and put our funnels, which just connects right here, and we have a nice little gap right here. And that just slides right into there. So overall, this is looking really good. Again, since we are a little bit like toys, some of the parts tend to not want to stick on very well. So with this one down, let's take a look at the real marking version of the V Gundam. Looking at the box, this is a really nice depiction, and I love how they gave a really nice metallic rainbow sheen to it, like a nice gold metallic sheen, and it even translates to a little bit on the bottom of the box. And as we can see, this is the generation that this one particular came out, so this is already looking like a really nice kit. And so let's pop this one open and take a look to see what is the difference with this one. Alright, so with this, we can actually do a side-by-side comparison, because everything for the articulation is about the same. So to make this a little bit easier to compare them, I'm just going to pop off their funnels, as we are going to be looking at those two. It just makes it a little bit easier to look at them and compare them side by side. So the first thing that I have noticed is that yes, there is a lot more markings that are absent on this one compared to this one, and the fact that all the yellow is this nice shiny gold, as we can tell by the V's on the Gundam, that it has a much more reflective and shiny sheen. Same with all of the yellow that's actually on here, as we can even see on the side. It is more of a shiny gold color that we have. Articulation wise, like I said, they're the same. They are essentially a carbon copy of each other. It's just that it has a lot more detail, and for decal wise and markings. So this is what makes this one really cool, is the amount of detail that it actually has. Again, the nozzles are really nicely done, the gold is really nice. Overall, it's really fairly well done, and there are still quite a few things on here that could have been gold, especially the jet nozzles on the back of the legs and on the bottom of the feet could have been a gold color, just because you already had some of the burner cans already. And that goes even for the funnels here that we have. They're basically the exact same, but except for that one is more of a gold color, which I really do like the gold actually a little bit better compared to the standard yellow. But with this, you ended up getting with 2 of these, so you can actually have 2 of these doing some really cool stuff. But overall, they're really comparable to each other. I got these just because I am collecting a lot of the Gundam Universe action figures, so this is part of the collection. Alright everyone, that's going to conclude this unboxing of the RX-93 V Gundams from the number series and the special edition one that I got during the Gundam base. So I thought this video would have been a really nice video to take a little bit of a break from all of the other videos that I've taken, since it's been a while since I did a Gundam Universe unboxing. And as you can see from back here, I still have plenty more to do and review over, so definitely look forward to those videos as they come down the pipeline along with a lot of the other ones. And so please like and subscribe. You guys are the ones that are making this channel grow, and as of right now we're at 330. So let's see, by the end of the year, try to get to at least 340 and maybe even 500. So that's kind of one of my goals, is to get to that 500 mark and even the 1000 mark. And do pay attention to the number of videos that I have produced. So we are right now, I believe I'm on number 78 for edits for at least the Gundam series that I have been doing here. So definitely look forward to the 100th video. I will probably keep marking all of my videos just for you to keep an eye out for where we are, because I'm thinking about doing a special during that time. So let's see on what comes up. If you guys have any suggestions for our 100th video, we are only about 20 away, so that's only going to be not too long. So please leave those down in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.